Scandy. 25. Instinct.
Get into it. Come on, get into it. Hey, come on, get into it. Why you ain't dancing? Where you at?
I'm ready to start the show.
Oh, I thought you was about to rap.
When I get it, into it, I do it, I'm fluid, I'm fluid, I'm lucid, pulling up in a whip like Lucy. She blueberry, I'm cherry. We put them together, we make berries.
Ooh, a rapper.
Rap.
You a rapper.
Welcome, my name is Johannes.
And I'm Taraya.
And this is
We Need to Talk.
Today's topic is
Dating, the proper way to approach.
I know all the best ways to approach it, FYI.
Okay, so get into it.
Okay,
Let's
alright.
get into it. What's the proper way to approach a guy? Let's start off there, because I don't think people talk about that enough.
So the proper way women should approach guys, because rarely do women approach guys. Ever.
You sound a little offended.
Because it is a little offensive. Like, why we always gotta approach? Why we gotta be like, hey girl, what you doing?
Is that how you are?
No, I'm just saying though. That's how somebody is in the world.
Hey girl, how you doing?
Somebody old uncle probably out there talking about something. Hey little Thunderbird. That's what somebody uncle would say. I feel like women should just approach guys directly. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's like a universal thing now where women have this thing that they think that if they approach a guy, the guy won't value them as much as the guy approaches the woman. So that's what I think the conflict is.
Say it again.
I said I think it's a universal thing where women have already in their mind that if they approach the guy won't value them as much as the guy approaching them.
So you think that if I approach you, I won't be like looked at as a prize then?
Exactly. You won't be respected and as valued as much. I think that is the main reason why women don't approach men. And so I honestly don't feel like that's a woman's fault. I kind of feel like that's the male's fault because we put that off. We put it off like, oh, she want me, oh, she all over me, and you don't treat her like she's supposed to be treated, and then you question why women don't approach you.
You just question. Okay, we won't get into that. But like, okay, so I like your point of view though. I do. You're saying that, you know, it's guys. I mean, I'm for anything being a guy's fault. But like, you know, mainly I like how you said, oh, you know, a guy won't treat her how she's supposed to be treated because she's just, you know, coming off as thirsty. You know what I'm saying? So now she's the thirsty one. But like, you know, I don't think that's the case for why I've never like, you know.
Yeah, why you never approached a guy?
I just wasn't thinking about it. Like, it's just not something I thought about.
But you have seen guys that you wanted to approach.
Yes, there was, I'm not gonna name any names or anything, but like, obviously this was like, you know, high school, because I'm only 24, you know what I'm saying? So obviously everything had to be before I was married.
Right.
You know, so I'm gonna explain one when before you, and then I'm gonna explain how it was with you.
Okay.
So before you, it was mainly like, you know what I'm saying, I was just minding my business. I know I liked it guys, and I knew I liked it like, you know, specific guys, but then like, you know, I just flirted with them. It wasn't me like saying, hey, we should,
so you
know.
hinted, and the guys have to like pick it up.
Basically. So it was like, you know, like,
okay.
There was a way to be friendly, and then there was a way to show a guy you actually really liked him, like you were into him in that way. And that's how I kind of did it. And I think that's how, you know, mainly all girls do.
Most women do.
Right. We all do. I think we all do, you know, that way, instead of saying, would you like to go out sometime? Because that's just like, you know, I couldn't see myself doing that. I can't see myself saying.
So do you think guys should do it more than women?
I think that.
That's how it really is.
I think that a man who approaches a woman, let me explain the part where it was with you. I love the fact that when you approached me, you like, it was just like a certain assertiveness. Like you just, you know, you were like, hey, this is what it is, you know what I'm saying? You were just talking about, you know, everything, and you put off that you were into me, but it was just like you were also, I don't know how to explain it. Like I can't explain it, but I like a guy that's very like, hey, I want you and this is what it is.
So my approach, in which it works for me every time before I got with you, it's honesty. That's how I got you. It's like,
of course,
when a guy, I think guys' perspective on when they approach, they have to feel like they gotta be flashy, they gotta impress. But the best way to impress a woman is being brutally honest, admitting what you do or don't have, admitting your flaws, admitting like, hey, I think you're beautiful. I can't afford to take you out on a date, but I would love to sit here and talk to you. Rather than walking up talking about everything you can do for her. If you guys haven't realized by now, women hate when a man walk up and like flaunt anything he can do for her. Yeah, I got a big house on the hills and I got a nice car. They hate that. They despise that, because at that moment you become arrogant and you become like, feel like you're above all and all this stuff, and they don't like it. They want somebody that's like humble and settled.
I don't know, like with you, when you told me that your words were, and these are the exact words, you said, listen, I don't have nothing for you but dick and my time. And I was cool with that, because like I had my own money, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like, oh, I need a guy to pay for my life, I need this or I need that. It was just like I needed somebody, and I wanted someone who was going to be all about me. And that's what you said. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you named on that 2-thing list was what I wanted: dick and time. That's it. That was it. So I was like, this is a good deal. Like if he was on sale, I was gonna pick it up. So that's what I did. And like, you know, I liked that approach, you know, the way you just, you know, were honest about everything. And it was just like, you told me you're about your life, and this is before we even, like, you know, we even started talking. I hadn't even got a word in, and this guy was just telling me like everything that he had going on, and I was just like, wow, he just started a conversation with himself. And then you asked for my number, and you were like, yeah, we can go to party or something, and then like it went from there, and then we talked on the phone like that whole night. I stood out in the cold for this man, because like it was just so, I had never met someone who was just so honest up front about like everything. Okay. So I really liked that. But what's the proper way do you think a guy should approach a woman?
I think a guy should approach a woman, of course, respectfully, and he should, okay, to better explain, let me give an example. If I were to approach a woman, I would say, excuse me, miss, are you busy, or how's your day going? Compliment her, of course. Notice something particular about her. Observe her before you approach her. Don't just approach her based off looks, because there's something deeper to a woman. Pay attention to the book she's reading. So like if she's in a library or Starbucks or something, pay attention to how she's sitting, or how her face reads. Her face could like put off like she's stressed, she's had a long day. You can walk up with a cough and say, hey, seems like you've been stressed today. You want to talk about it? I know you don't know me, but I think you're very beautiful, and knowing someone as that beautiful shouldn't be stressing. Or something like that.
I don't know. Well, first of all, you said that you should ask her if she's busy. Listen, when you met me, you didn't even take your own advice, because I was busy. I was getting my shoes on. I was getting ready to get about the defense.
Now, that's when you're like confident. That's when you like absolutely know.
Okay, so actually give an honest.
Okay, so,
right, so
if you see a girl and you really like absolutely know that you can have her, even if you don't know if you can have her, you have to approach her with confidence, because the moment you don't believe that you can actually have her, you're not gonna have her. You have to come up and just be straightforward with her. Like, women love men who are straightforward. Don't go around the bush trying to be their friend first, because now you're in friend zone and they feel like that's childish. You gotta be direct and straightforward. You gotta say, hey, I think you look good. I think you're really beautiful.
Hey, I think you sexy. And I want you.
Women hate the word sexy.
No.
Don't say sexy.
No, we don't.
Sexy is like, today in society, people use sexy so much, it's like a whorish term. Ooh, girl, you sexy. so it's 1,000 other women. You gotta say something. You gotta, I mean, I don't know, that's just me. You gotta be more detailed when it comes.
I think it's something that you can use later on in the
Later
relationship.
on.
Like, you come up to me and be like, you
Of
sexy.
course, that's
like,
once you have her, but you don't want to,
Okay.
you don't want to start a relationship off with saying she's sexy. Because that's showing that you haven't looked deeper into who she really is. You haven't observed her enough. You can say, oh man, I think those 3 moles on your face is something that's beautiful. I like how it complements your skin, or it really brings out your eyes. That's a way to properly compliment and approach a woman. Sexy, that's saying like you don't know anything about her, but she's just sexy. You didn't take time to pay enough attention to her, so why should she take time to go on a date with you? That's my 100.
All right. So we're gonna swing into I'm gonna be honest.
Ooh. Okay, let me tell them about I'm gonna be honest.
All right, tell me about it.
So I'm gonna be honest. It's pretty much me giving my honest opinion, speaking from a man's perspective in direct like response. No around the bush, just I'm gonna be honest, this is exactly how I feel, this is exactly how I think it is for most men. Not saying for all men, but for most men.
Right, so he's gonna give an honest, like his honest answer to a question from us ladies. You know what I'm saying? So I picked a good question, ladies, to ask, and he's gonna be honest about it. Truthfully, brutally honest about it. I'm gonna be honest. Our question comes up on Thursdays, so stay tuned. Thursdays is when guys, fellas get to ask the question to the ladies, and I'll be honest, and I'll be brutally honest about whatever, you know what I'm saying, how most general women would feel, you know what I'm saying? So this, I'll try and give my best, you know, answer on that one. But the I'll be honest for today for you is, why do men become verbally aggressive after they're rejected? So we talked about the proper way to approach a woman, but what if it doesn't go that way? What if you're confident, right? And you think you can have her, and you build up the confidence, and you get up and you're like, oh, and then she just like, nah, I'm not, sorry, you know, I'm not, oh, I got a boyfriend, you know, or they tell you, you know, like they give you, you know, just like a little, no, I'm sorry, no thank you. Why do men become verbally aggressive once they're rejected?
I feel like it's an intimidation thing. Like, we get offended and it makes us insecure about ourselves, unsure. So in order to appease ourselves, to make us feel like, to be okay with it, we have to disrespect them. We have to make them feel like they're less than because they thought they were above. I used to, back in the day, used to insult women just to bring them down to my level before I approached them.
I didn't know this about you, bro.
Yes, it's different way to read something. This can be for man or woman. You have to bring them down to your level because some people are so arrogant and so think they're so above that you have to bring them down. But no, you don't have to. But some people, to make them feel like they're approachable, you want to bring them down a little bit to make them see the same view you're seeing. And that's why guys do it.
So you're saying guys do it because when they first went up talking to the girl, she was up here.
Mm-hmm.
But now that she knows, saying now that she knows she up there, she's not gonna treat me.
Mm-hmm.
That, you know.
Exactly. She's gonna look down on you. But if you with your boys and y'all laugh and y'all talk about her, that's gonna make her question herself. Now she's down on your level. But I mean, that's what I think. That's honestly what I think.
Do you think it's okay for men to do that?
I don't think it's okay. I don't think that doesn't validate the reason why we do it. That doesn't make it say,
I'm
yes,
asking
it's true.
you. Do you think, I'm gonna be honest, do you think it's okay for men to do that?
No. But I will say, because I am for the males,
Okay.
in males' defense, women do it more aggressively than men.
I'm gonna say that's false. And we're not gonna really debate about it because our debating days are on Saturdays.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say it's false because women don't approach many guys. So that doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? A woman's not gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, hey, how you doing, boo? And he's like, oh, I got a girlfriend, which that rarely like ever happens. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then she'd be like, well, if you did, you know what? You just ate it. And then all her girls are sitting there like, yeah, he ugly anyway, see? That never happens. You don't ever see that. That has never happened.
Women are, okay.
That ain't never happened. Ever. So what are you talking about?
What
are
I'm
you
talking about is like, okay,
What?
men are more verbally, women
Okay.
are more strategic. Men, we react off emotion. So if she say no, we quick reaction. We don't think about it. We just like, man, she ain't shit. Fuck her ugly ass. Plus she ain't got no fucking edges, stupid ass wench. Oh, I bet you broke as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Women are more strategic. Women will actually follow you, find you, then friend your girlfriend, and then just send her a message like, oh, your boyfriend tried to talk to me. Women are more strategic. They want to actually hurt you. They become devious, envious.
I think that that's when you're in a relationship, because now we know more about you. If you were a stranger, let's say I was trying to pick you up, right? And I'm like, hey, you know, I really think you're attractive, like you're really sexy or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know, yeah, you know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to pet that dog. If you, if you free later, and then you be like, no, I'm sorry, I got a girlfriend, and I'd be like, okay, cool. How am I gonna find you on Instagram or Facebook?
I don't know how you women be doing it, but y'all are creative.
No.
Y'all are creative.
No, that don't happen, because it can't. There's no way it can happen like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I think that's at a point where we already know enough about you to then.
Right. So like someone who you already know in
like
general.
if you're cheating with me, let's say you're cheating with me, right? And then you start, you know, saying, hey, I can't do this no more. I'm really in love with my girl and I don't want to do this no more, right?
Now she's spiteful.
Now I'm spiteful because now I thought that you were gonna leave for me.
That's okay.
I thought I was better than your side, your main girl. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Okay.
So then I become spiteful. Then I'm like looking into your stuff. Then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna message the girl myself. And that's when girls come into girls in DMs as a woman. I'm coming to you as a woman.
But they really be trying to throw shade. They really trying to like mess it up.
Ooh, listen. First of all, let's not say that they trying to mess it up, because who messed it up was you when they do it in real life.
Our lesson for today is just communication. Make sure you think twice before you approach somebody, and if somebody don't like you, then just accept it and move on. There's someone for everyone.
Just move on. Like, it's not that serious, fellas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she do got a boyfriend, and if she don't, and she give you a fake name, and she don't have a boyfriend, and you know she ain't got no boyfriend, then just let it go. It's not worth the, you know, the trouble. Like, you should respect yourself enough not to, you know what I'm saying, just disrespect somebody just because she don't want you. Like, it's not that serious. We need to start being adults, and we need to start, like, you know, being respectful, like, enough for ourselves. I'm not gonna curse you out because you don't want me. Like, that's something crazy. Like literally listen to what that sound like. I'm mad at you because you don't want me. What? Okay, that sounds stupid. So guys need to pull it together with that.
I don't know why she coming for us like that, fellas. I'm on the outside. And speaking of
No,
that,
you're not.
remember we gotta put ourselves on pedestals like women put themselves on pedestals. We gotta represent ourselves. No, I'm talking to the fellas. We gotta start like, okay, women are super attracted to men who actually take care of their well-being.
No, that's a different
section. But I'm just saying, guys, be positive about yourself.
Love yourself.
Love yourself.
Enough to not even care about people
like
who
she
don't.
say no, you be like, you're lost.
All right, thank you for your time. I'm sorry. You're very beautiful, by the way. I appreciate your time. Thank you.
You losing.
She lost.
Somebody else won.
You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
Guess what? Surprise. Somebody else won.
You know, she got me.
Bye-bye. I got a joke. It was on you because you thought you was gonna diss me.
Okay.
You funny.
Okay, in closing, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate, you know, all the love we've gotten with everything we've done.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? What else you guys think?
Make sure you guys tune in on Thursdays and Saturdays.
Thursday and Saturday. Tuesdays is the first episode. Second Thursday. Saturday is our debate.
Live debate days. Gonna be exciting. See you guys next time.